Next on UMass Hoops Insider, we bring in the new year with a look back at the first part of the Minutemen season. And we'll go spread some holiday cheer at a local children's hospital with a UMass big man. Plus, we catch up with a former UMass standout who's making waves in the NBA. UMass Hoops Insider starts now.
Now the UMass Hoops Insider with Derek Kellogg, brought to you by Coca-Cola.
Not many games played around the holidays for the Minutemen, giving the guys time to head into the community and, as you'll see later on, help give back to those who aren't as fortunate during this festive time of year. Well, Coach Kellogg is here with us. Coach, happy holidays, happy New Year to you.
Happy holidays to you also, Josh. It's great to see you looking as debonair as always.
I love it, especially in the holiday time. Okay, so it's the Atlantic 10 play approaching now. We wanted to take a look back at the first couple of months of the season here in this opening segment. And how would you categorize your team's play so far?
Well, I think we've done a good job, Josh. I mean, always some things that you can work on and get better. We came off to a great start to get going for the season, and we've had a few road blocks along the way, but I think our guys have responded well. The team seems to be together, and we're looking for a great Atlantic 10 season.
You got off to that incredible 7-0 start, then have struggled a little bit afterwards. Are those the highs and the lows that you kind of have to live with when you have a young team?
Well, it's amazing when you're dealing with young kids and college students, how the highs and lows of a college basketball season. But as a coach, you have to stay level. The one thing I know is that it's never as good as it seems. It's never as bad as it seems, and sometimes in the middle, somewhere in the middle lies reality. So we're going to go with that motto, and hopefully you continue to play well come the Atlantic 10 season.
Well, one consistent that you've had so far has been your senior leader, Anthony Gurley. He's having a special year. Has he been the biggest surprise for you?
Anthony's been unbelievable. To have a senior really take those strides that he has and become one of the best players in the Atlantic 10. He's top 5 in scoring, doing a great job, and he just been a godsend to have as a senior leader this year. As
you approach the start of the Atlantic 10, it's going to be competitive as always. What things do you need to improve upon most to be towards the top of the conference standing?
Well, I think we need to continue to mature and get a little tougher and physically imposing on the defensive end of the floor. Have to do a better job of rebounding the basketball. We're going against some big guys in the Atlantic 10 teams that crash the glass, so it's going to be a tough conference for us, but at the same token, I think my guys have improved. We're staying together as a team, and I think they're ready for the competition.
This UMass freshman stands at only 5 feet 9 inches tall, if that, but a more important measure is the size of his heart. He's already shown a penchant for that dazzling pass or for pestering defense. With more, Big Y presents A Few Minutes with Daryl Trainum.
Hello, my name is Daryl Trainum. I'm from Washington, D.C. I play point guard. My number is 4. I chose to come to UMass because I feel comfortable with the coaches. And the goals that I had, I feel like I can achieve them here. I bring toughness, tenacity, aggressiveness, unselfishness, and defense to this team. If I wasn't this short, I wouldn't have worked as hard as I have been working. So, I look at it as a blessing because, I work hard every day knowing that I'm the smallest person on the court. So, I have no choice but to work hard. I like to play video games, hang out with my teammates, go out when we have free time, read books at times. My favorite type of food is fried chicken. I think that's the best meal that my mother cooks. My favorite actor is Martin Lawrence. He's the funniest person on earth to me.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Well, thank you, Daryl. Before UMass went into its holiday break, they welcomed a nationally ranked team right here to the Mullins Center as 10-0 Central Florida came to Amherst. Let's take a look back for the highlights of that tilt. It's instant replay, UMass and UCF.
Fresh 35, here's Farrell into the lane. Farrell had it blocked by Big Herzog, but got it back and kicks to the right corner for a Morgan 3. Air ball caught by Bailey. Put back is good by Hashim Bailey. 9-8 UCF, 13 minutes to go in the half. Nice save too after the block. Sykes takes it at Sean Carter. That one swatted back. Sean another block, bringing the break. Trainum to Sampson. Carter in a bank in 2. Daryl Trainum the assist, and it's 16 to 11 Minutemen.
Both teams really sloughing off, not letting anything easy around the hoop.
Farrell to Gurley on the baseline from the right side, and Gurley makes this layup. 23-19. UMass 5-4, and Gurley has the last 5 points. Vincent watched by Sean Carter up behind the line. Pass inside, intended for McCombs, was tipped by Vincent on a steal. Here's Trainum. Trainum, nice pass. It's Vincent, and he lays it in. Terrell on both ends of the court. Inbound to Clanton with a fresh shot clock. UCF up 39-38, and Clanton lost it. Gurley comes away with the steal. Back comes Anthony Gurley, again attacking, and again from the right of the paint, he bends it home. second straight by Gurley. Minutemen up 1. 12 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the second half. And Marcus Jordan on the touch at the top. Shows some speed into the lane. Hangs and scores. He didn't play for one half. And that time he looked just fine on that ankle. Double team comes. Arumza gives it up to Sosa with 10 to shoot. He's a lethal outside shooter. Takes the three. Makes the three. He made a shake against Riley to free him up for his 4th trifecta of the night. Trainum playing catch with Gurley in the perimeter. Now cross court to Putney on the right wing. Putney a drive, right baseline. Floats it up and in with the right hand. And Putney with a career night, his 8th point. 50 to 47.
An offensive foul, and that's exactly what happened.
And an inbound to Sean Carter. Carter cuts through and banks it in. And just like that, it's a one-possession game. UMass has 70 seconds on the clock and possession down by 3. Darrell Trainum to Raphael Putney. His three is up. It spins in and out. Rebound pulled down by Clanton again for UCF. Under a minute to go, they lead by 3, and that one by Raphael Putney would have tied it.
After the loss, the Minutemen sat at 7-4 on the season going into their holiday break. Well, one player who can be absolutely explosive when things are clicking is sophomore shooting guard Freddie Riley. Let's break down what the coaches are doing for Mr. Riley to get his O going this season. Into the film room with Coach Kellogg, it's Coke Chalk Talk.
Here we are in our film room, getting ready to break down tape on our offensive weapon from Florida, Freddie Riley. And you'll see as we watch the tape where we're setting up different places to get Freddie wide open three-point shots, which in turn will open up his backdoor cuts, which lead to layups and dunks. When Freddie's on offensively, he's a very good offensive player, knocking down threes and also getting to the rim on the offensive end of the floor. Let's run the tape, and here we are in the confines of the old cage with a great game versus Holy Cross with Freddie spotting up against the zone. Slow it down there. We went middle pick and roll and got Freddie in the slot area right here for a wide open 3. Knock it down, Freddie. Next time you'll see he's running down the floor. If Freddie's ahead of the break, we're looking to hit ahead to him, and if he has a nice shot, an open 3, we're going to knock it down. Freeze. And you can see there that the crowd was getting excited, getting into the game at the confines of the cage. Next up is our game at Quinnipiac, and here Freddie is setting up with the backdoor cut. Boom, into Ruddy. What I thought was an and one, but a good offensive set here. One more time. If the defender watch here, if he turns his head, keep going, run the tape. If he turns his head, we're looking at backdoor cut. One time there, and here comes Freddie one more time, and watch the defender right here turn his head, and we back cut for the layup. Nice take by Freddie. And the last one, freeze it when you get to the, keep going, sir. Freeze it right here. And the last one, this is what the backdoor cut looks like. Don't go yet. You see Freddie's waiting. He doesn't wait this time for the offensive player to stop. It's a quick backdoor cut as soon as the defender turns his head, and Freddie slams it down with authority. One more time. Here we go, backdoor, and he slams it home. That's what it's supposed to look like. When our guys cut backdoor, I want them to finish with tough plays, physical takes to the basket, and we're looking to create the contact. If there's no contact, put the ball in with a slam. Freddie Riley, offensive weapon from behind the arc, and also take it to the rim.
Coach Kellogg breaks it down like a professor here on Coke Chalk Talk. We got to take our first break in the show, but when we come back, we relive a game from the Worcester Centrum back at the beginning of 1996. It was number 1 versus number 3 on that night. We're coming right back to look back at the highlights.
Why, Chefy Big Y?
How about our bigger, sweeter grapes?
And our huge Superbird rotisserie chickens.
We have a word for the other store's birds.
Appetizers.
There are lots of fish departments in the sea.
But ours has U.S. grade A seafood. Right, pal?
And we make your fish and chips to order.
The biggest reason to shop here?
We have the best sales week after week.
Only the best for your family.
From ours!
The UMass Amherst Alumni Association is over 225,000 alumni strong. Our vibrant community participates in professional development programs, alumni clubs, athletic, and other events around the globe. Explore the traditions, resources, and opportunities that are your UMass Amherst Alumni Association. Get connected today.
You are UMass!
your tickets now. Call 1-866-UMass-TIX or visit UMassathletics.com.
Welcome to My Coach. Choose your sport.
My coach says, I gotta get faster. My coach says, I gotta gain speed. My coach says, just listen to my voice. My coach says, I know what you need. My coach says, I'll be faster on the fast break. My coach says, I'll be faster through the hole. My coach says, I'll be faster to the ball. My coach says, be faster.
It's 2010. What happened to cloning ourselves? I mean, if we at Coke Zero can copy real Coke taste with 0 calories, why can't you have more you?
Have the foundation that I need. I mean, they had the bad one that made my skin break out, but I am not buying that.
Oh. We don't know how it would work. But we do know things can be cloned. I'm looking at you, scientists.
Da, 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 da. The UMass Hoops Insider with Derek Kellogg, brought to you by Coca-Cola.
Welcome back to our holiday edition of UMass Hoops Insider. Well, this year is the 15-year anniversary of the 95-96 Minutemen's run to the Final Four, and on our show we're looking back at a key game from that season each week. Well, after New Year's, the Minutemen had just won the Rainbow Classic out in Honolulu to improve to 10-0 on the season. They were ranked first in the country, but had to go against Memphis at the Worcester Centrum. They were undefeated at that point for the Conference USA Atlantic 10 Challenge, January 4th, 1996. The game lived up to the hype. Let's take a look back.
Anderson watched by Dingle right on the box. Didn't get Camby in the air. Camby gave him nothing to shoot at. And look at him out in the wing. Pull up, pop. Woo! The kiss! The big fellow with a little. And Larry Finch, quick 20-second timeout tonight. But first, a great finish for 1 and 3. Garner all the way. Johnson, nice ball fake, gets inside and scores! Using the rim to negate Camby. Memphis leads number 1 by 1 with 68 seconds left. Right to the rack for 2. And nobody stepped over. Beautiful read. The hands of the guards. Wilson lost the ball. Bingo Johnson. See, I don't know why. It's really not the kind of play. It's 15. They wasted 15. UMass will remain number 1.
UMass improved to 11-0 on that great season with the victory, while conversely Memphis went in the opposite direction. They would eventually be upset in the first round of the 96 NCAA tournament by the Drexel Dragons. In honor of the holiday season, some UMass student athletes recently collected toys at some games here in Amherst, and then, including big man Sean Carter from the basketball team, they went firsthand to Shriners Hospital in Springfield to deliver those to some needy children. With a look back at that visit, here's CBS 3 Springfield's Ezra Broder.
Sean Carter can deliver on the court for the Minutemen.
Farrell's going to lob a backdoor alley-oop, got slammed in by Sean Carter.
And now he can say the same off the court.
I've been here for 3 years now, but it's my first time participating myself because I've been trying to get a lot more community service in this year. Just trying to get back on the community because it helps us with fans and try to show the fans that we care. We're doing other things besides just playing basketball.
Carter and other UMass athletes recently paid a visit to the Shriners Children's Hospital in Springfield. They unloaded the truck filled with toys and delivered them to the kids.
Kids love it. They just love seeing athletes. Even when I was younger, when I'll go to camps and stuff, it was just fun to see the college players there, and these kids enjoy it. And there's some things in life they just don't get a chance to, and it helps them know that people care about them, even when we don't really know them.
In addition to the hundreds of toys, UMass doctors and athletic trainers donated money to give the hospital a Nintendo Wii. For UMass Hoops Insider, I'm Ezra Broder.
That was great to see Sean Carter and other student athletes at Shriners Hospital in Springfield, Massachusetts, spending time with the kids at the Christmas holidays. When we come back, we're going to catch up with Gary Forbes and how he's doing in the NBA.
The thing I like about UMass is that there's so many choices, so many options.
It's incredible to be able to go to a school that is this diverse.
To be able to put on my resume that I've done marketing for the show Glee and movies that have been #1 at the box office.
I came from Chicago to UMass for the sports management program because it's one of the top programs in the nation.
And I love having a practical major where I can be at school and feel like I'm doing something.
There's so much research going on here. There's lots of opportunity for undergraduate involvement in research that you don't get at a smaller institution.
Why shop at Big Y?
Because I'll make you a castle.
I'll steam your crustaceans.
Or a pirate ship. Thick, thin, or party size, you tell me.
Use my spoon roast recipe. It'll be our secret.
Or a Barbie cake.
My pies have a ton of apples.
Mine have pepperoni.
I'll tell you all about phenoxybenzamine.
Or a birthday surprise. Or
She really likes her job.
Only the best for your family.
from ours.
Get your tickets now. Call 1-866-UMass-TIX or visit UMassathletics.com.
Welcome to My Coach. Choose your sport.
My coach said, I gotta get faster. My coach said, I gotta gain speed. My coach said, just listen to my voice. My coach said, I know what you need. My coach said, I'll be faster on the fast break. My coach said, I'll be faster through the hole. My coach said, I'll be faster to the ball. My coach said, be faster.
There's Forbes down the lane and one.
Gary Forbes is one of 2 UMass alums playing in the NBA right now, the other being Marcus Camby. But Forbes has certainly taken a different career path than his predecessor.
It didn't turn out the way I thought it would, being drafted, but I took an alternate road, but at the end of the day, I'm still here.
Forbes started his pro career in the NBA D-League 2 seasons ago. Last season, he split time between 2 European clubs, but this fall, the Denver Nuggets invited him to training camp.
My expectation was to make the team and, contribute to, games, winning. And, I've been doing that so far, and there's, a lot more to prove.
The former Minuteman is averaging just under 6 points per game this season and has even cracked the starting lineup a few times.
When I'm out there, I've been able to produce so far, and, I feel like I've been playing pretty well and, study film a lot, and, always, working hard. Like I said, first one in the gym, and it's a testament to hard work. Coach loves hard workers, and I think that's how I've been able to, gain minutes on the floor.
That attitude is something Forbes says he picked up during his 3 seasons in Amherst.
Playing under Travis Ford, one of my best coaches I've ever had in my life, taught us about hard work and being consistent and always being the first one in the gym, last one to leave, and UMass was a great time for me there, my 3 years there.
As for the next few years, Forbes says look out.
In the next couple of years, I think people are going to be real surprised. I'm a real confident person. I think I could be a very intricate part in the team's plans, and hopefully one day, God's willing, maybe I could be an all-star, win the NBA championship, have high goals set for myself.
For UMass Hoops Insider, I'm Ezra Broder.
Gary Forbes scored over 1,100 points in only 2 seasons wearing the maroon and white. We wish him the best of luck as he continues his NBA career with the Denver Nuggets. Well, as always, we'd like to give you a glimpse inside the practice court that's going on behind me, where the UMass basketball team, Coach Kellogg's going to take us through a drill that he's been working on with his guys. Here is DK's X's and O's for the week.
This is our 3-on-0 drop layup series, and what we're trying to do here is we're working on what we call our pitches. A pitch is when you drive the ball hard to the middle. We actually send our offensive player behind the ball handler. A lot like the European style player, if you watch Brazil in the World Games, they come behind on the pitch play to get on a downhill run and try to get in. And then it's a 2-on-1 versus the coach. If the coach plays the ball handler, we look to throw the lob. If he doesn't, we're looking to shoot the layup. It basically goes hand in hand with our offense, which is the dribble drive, take guys off the dribble. If you get stopped, the next guy's coming behind. And you'll see as we play the season and throughout the year and our whole coaching career here that we're always looking for that, what we call the pitch coming from behind. And this is a great way to get our guys working at it and reading the defense. Downhill run, fellas. Go, go. Good, 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 good. Next guy, go, go. Good. Go hard at him, go. Hard, hard. Beat him, Javon. Drag, drag. Go, go. Drag, drag. Get out here. Good, good. Shot, shot, shot. Good, good. Go.
It's good to get those guys to break a sweat, especially with so few games in this month of December.
Oh, absolutely. We have to make sure we're continually practicing and getting better and going through our drills to get them ready.
All right, we got to take our final break here in the program. When we come back, you're not going to want to miss it. It is our New Year's resolutions from some of the Minutemen and Coach Kellogg.
Oh, no.
That's when we come back. Stay with us.
UMass Amherst Alumni Association
provides resources for alumni
and students,
like campus to career programs, online tools,
scholarships and mentoring opportunities
that prepare students for life after graduation.
The Alumni Association sponsors student traditions
and athletic events.
Make connections at social,
professional,
and cultural alumni events
across
the country.
You are UMass!
It's 2010. Weren't we supposed to have time machines by now? I mean, if we at Coke Zero can give the world real Coke taste with 0 calories, why can't science give us an unlimited supply of do-overs?
Man, you dance like a man.
I dance like a man?
What? No, wait.
We've bent the rules of taste. Physicist, isn't it time to bend time?
Da, 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 da.
The thing I like about UMass is that there's so many choices, so many options.
It's incredible to be able to go to a school that is this diverse.
To be able to put on my resume that I've done marketing for the show Glee and movies that have been #1 at the box office.
I came from Chicago to UMass for the sports management program because it's one of the top programs in the nation.
And I love having a practical major where I can be at school and feel like I'm doing something.
There's so much research going on here. There's lots of opportunity for undergraduate involvement in research that you don't get at a smaller institution.
The UMass Hoops Insider with Derek Kellogg, brought to you by Coca-Cola.
We're back on UMass Hoops Insider. We've broken out the costumes, which must mean it's our holiday special, Coach.
Ho, ho, ho. Derek Santa Claus is here.
Well, we're all busy making resolutions for 2011, so we decided to ask some of the players what's going to be your New Year's resolution. Let's check it out, Coach. See what they said. It's our Hukilau lighter side.
New Year's resolution, make the NCAA tournament.
Oh, Coach Kellogg, I love to hear that.
Yeah, that's something that I've always wanted to do in my college career, and hopefully we can make it happen this year.
I just want the Jets to win a Super Bowl. That's what I go for every year. And also, UMass, we got to make the NCAA tournament. That's always another big one.
I think we'll have to be just to stay healthy. Yeah, that's all I have, really.
That's a good one for you, though.
That's a real good one for me. try to get I guess a 3.6 GPA, hopefully. I don't know, maybe, or even come up with a better one.
All right, so you've thought about this?
Yes.
Now, was that your resolution last year?
It was part of it, but I had other resolutions as well. But this year, that's my main resolution.
But you have no control over that.
It's just what I want. Also, if I have to have control over it, can I get better grades in school? Can I get over a 3.0 GPA?
Has that been your resolution other years and it hasn't worked out?
My sophomore year, yeah.
You made that for yourself?
Yeah, I made it for myself, but it didn't turn out the way I expected it to.
I like the academic resolution. You know, that shows that you're very studious.
Trying.
Well, how's it going so far?
So far, not so good. But new semester's coming up. Hopefully, pick it up academically.
Do they check your GPA like they check the players' GPAs?
No, it's not quite as strict with me. Even though
you don't have to be eligible to be the team manager.
No, I only get the same stuff we have with them.
Do you usually come through on your resolutions?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. For the most part, yeah.
So we should be feeling good about March.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, how are you feeling so far?
I feel good right now. Yeah.
We'll see what happens after New Year's.
Definitely, we'll see.
Well, you could use the tutoring, huh?
Yeah, that would help. I don't quite get that though. I also don't have time for it because I'm here a lot more than the players.
Do you make a resolution every year?
Not really.
You're not a big resolution guy.
Nah, not too big, no.
So you don't believe in this?
Nah, not really.
All right, we're gonna check for your 3.6 though next year at this time.
All right, sounds good.
But you're getting a basketball 101 education.
Yeah, I'm getting that, which is very valuable off the court, but the academic side doesn't really follow that as much as.
It's not just folding towels though, right?
No, there's a lot more to it than folding towels. We got all these other responsibilities that people don't even know about.
Thanks for sharing, guys. Coach Kellogg, you want to share your resolution for 2011?
Ooh, that's tough, but I think I'm going to slow down on the coffee. Not totally give it up, but slow down on the coffee. 3 glasses a day is probably a little bit too much.
It's a lot of caffeine.
Absolutely.
Well, you need it this time of year. Anyway, it is our UMass Catering Quick Bites to finish the program with some topics that we haven't discussed yet with Coach Kellogg in the program. I was looking forward a little bit. This year it's been so cold in December. Next year around this time, we're going to be in Mexico.
I'm really looking forward to that great scheduling by the guru of scheduling, Tim Kenny and myself, Coach Kellogg.
Yeah, we announced that earlier this year. We haven't gotten to talk about it in the show yet. That's going to be the Governor's Classic in Cancun next year. Coming up after New Year's, it's only your second road game of the season. It'll be at Central Connecticut. That's Monday, January the 3rd.
Yeah, it's a tough game. They're playing well, but I like the proximity that we're able to, get in a bus, take a quick ride down there, play the game, and get home that night. I think that's a great way to schedule in today's economy, and also for the basketball games. It's good for our fans and it's good for our student athletes.
And then after that, we've been talking about all the non-conference games. You're going to start Atlantic 10 play on Sunday, January the 9th, right here at the Mullen Center against Dayton.
Well, I'm glad they gave us an easy schedule to start with Dayton coming in, a team that was so good last year, playing great ball this year, and then it doesn't get any easier. The conference is so tough and difficult that every night out is going to be a battle.
And you can get tickets for that game by calling 1-866-UMass-TIX. Finally, Coach, from all of us here at UMass Hoops Insider to all of you, happy holidays and a very happy new year. Right?
Happy holidays and happy new year. It's been a great year, and let's continue health and happiness.
Well, from Santa Kellogg and myself, that's all. Thanks for watching our holiday special. We'll see you right back here for the New Year's next week. Have a good one.
The UMass Hoops Insider, brought to you by Coca-Cola, Big Y World Class Markets, Adidas, UMass Catering, the UMass Alumni Association, the Hookey Lounge, and UMassathletics.com.